Hey guys, another little late one today, but you know it is what it is. Today I'm just telling another story. I took some cards out from a lot I remember buying. Bought it on eBay, $16. It was up for bid or whatever, and I sent them an offer, and they accepted. Which again is unlike it because you'll send like 50 of these, and like everyone will just either deny it or they won't see it. But like it started at 99 cents. I sent them an offer for like $10, and then it was plus 5 to ship or whatever. And you guys can be the judge of whether I made out. I think I did. So there's a couple cool cards. Let me just make sure I keep some of the best ones until the end. Just just to keep it suspenseful. Yep, and yep. Okay. Sorry. First, we've got a full art Maxi Sin ball trick, but wait, just you wait. You might not be able to see it in the camera, but this card's destroyed. Ugh, yuck. I don't even think this is worth of a top loader. If I'm being honest, I'm probably gonna put this in the. I have a binder of cards that I labeled as just damaged, just really destroyed, and this card takes the cake for that. So, yeah, this. I probably wouldn't give this to my worst enemy, to be honest, but it's still cool and whatever. But yeah, so that's something. But yeah, it's destroyed. Next we've got two cool promo cards. We've got Meowth V and Meowth V Max. I believe it's 4 and 5 consecutive, right? Yeah. So yeah, these are pretty cool cards. Worth a little more than your average V or V Max. I think they're pretty cool. I didn't have them. And they're in pretty good condition, Nothing to complain about with these guys. In this lot, there's a lot of smaller cards. Like a couple decent, really good big cards, but a lot of cool smaller cards as well. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with these guys. I'm just gonna put these there. Next, we've got, and actually these two I already had before, admittedly, because there was just another lot of these, but I do like the art on these two. I've got Lapras V from Sword and Shield base set and Snorlax V from Sword and Shield base set. I've talked about these cards sorry, in another video. So I have doubles of these, but I like the art on these. These are two different artists, but I mean, look at that. Snorlax looks pretty cool in that. There's nothing wrong with this card. And same thing with Lapras. I think I've got one of these as well. But yeah, I mean, look how happy Lapras looks. He's just like, yeah, Anyway, again, these cards aren't super valuable, but I like them because of the art. Next, we've got a couple GXs. Prior to this lot, I was only able to acquire one GX, like normal GX. But in this lot, I was able to get Incineroar GX from Sun and Moon base set. Yeah, pretty good. Again, nothing crazy with these. These guys aren't too expensive, but I just didn't have them, and they're in good condition. So, it's a no-brainer. We've got Jirachi GX from I believe that's Unified Minds. Yeah, another pretty cool card. Yeah, and again, all these are in pretty good condition, except for Maxi Sin Ball Trick, which is off camera. That's how terrible he looks. Solgaleo or Solgaleo, however you pronounce it, GX is a promo card. Very, very common. I see in lots on eBay. Not worth too much, but again, I didn't have it, so it was really cool to just get some regular GX cards. And there's some other GX cards, and the real reason I have purchased this lot is coming up. But yeah, and the last regular GX is this Mimikyu GX from, oh god, what is that set symbol? Was that like Lost Thunder or something? But yeah, this card's cool. Probably the most expensive out of the regular GXs. A couple bucks or whatever. The art's pretty cool. I like the hands. And yeah, all the regular GXs are in pretty good condition. So yeah, but these cards, nothing really too special to make me go get them. But these last 4 cards are the real reasons why I bought the lot. So first off is Greninja and Zoroark GX from, I believe that's not tag team. I think that's Unbroken Bonds. I don't know. Just the regular, card. Not the alt art and not the promo card, but still very cool. Again, these are GX cards I just didn't have. And I wanted to get a tag team card, but I just, hadn't found a good deal on some. Again, pretty good condition. I'm just going to take a look. I mean, the only damage on the card really is there's a kind of weird spot. And you can't pick it up. Like you see that right there? It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's part of the top loader or the sleeve. It could be. But there's that, and then there's this little thing in the corner. I'm just trying. Come on. Well, it's kind of fuzzy, but it's kind of white in the corner there. But other than that, this card's in pretty good condition. And again, it's a tag team card. They're pretty, sought after or whatever. They're pretty cool. Not too crazy, but still awesome to have. Next, we have Charizard and Braixen, whatever, GX from Unified Minds. This one's a cool one. Again, just the regular art, so nothing crazy here, but still worth a couple bucks. And it's a tag team card, one I didn't have, and so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's in great condition too. Yep. No, nothing wrong with this guy. And again, the tag team cards always had pretty cool art because, yeah, like even though it's a regular card, it's essentially like a full art. Even this card too, like it took up the entire card. The GXs actually were pretty good at doing that, but it's just a little cooler with the tag team cards. And then these last 2 cards were really the reason why I got it, but they ended up being a little damaged. You can actually even see that right there. First up, we have Shiftry GX Secret Rare from, this one might actually be Lost Thunder. Yeah, I saw this, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And unfortunately, as you can kind of pick up in the picture, this thing is actually kind of damaged. Yeah, so on the front, you can see pretty clearly these 2 black spots. Those are not artifacts on the camera. Those are actual black dots. But it gets worse when you flip it to the back and you're like, oh. I remember when I picked these cards up, I'm like, oh man, like this card and the other card were the cards I really wanted to be in good condition, but it is what it is. So obviously you see that giant gash there, and all the corners are very similar with that. And it sucks. So the corners are damaged, but aside from these 2 black dots, the front looks good. And again, I didn't have any secret rare GXs. So again, this was my first foray into that. So I've, and I hadn't had I might have had a rainbow secret rare, but not a secret rare GX. And last but not least, a secret rare Scizor GX from, might be Lost Thunder again. And again, I got it. I'm like, oh, this is great, but actually the front looks fine. Yeah, so like the front looks awesome, but when you flip it to the back, you see, there's some whitening in the corner there, in each of the corners. Not as bad as Shiftry, but still present. And then the only problem I see is just, and it's hard to pick up on the camera, but there's a little bit of whitening on like all of the edges. And again, it kind of sucks because, again, out of all the cards I wanted to be in good condition, it was going to be like these 2 GX secret rares, but at the end of the day, it's not important. I think I still got a great deal on these. It might have been like the total thing was like 40, and so I didn't technically triple my money or whatever, but it's not a big deal. I mean, these were all cards that, especially like the tag teams over here, like they're really cool, and I didn't have them, and even these ones in crappy condition are still fine. So yeah, this lot was really great because it had everything. It had some rare cards, some, somewhat, not as, not cards that were not worth a lot, but were still awesome to have, like the Meowth, the 2 promos. And it had some cool cards that I didn't have that also had, some value. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.